Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai. Welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Mahabharata181. As you may remember, Arjuna was telling his story. I challenged the Kalakayas to fight with me. They were not used to being challenged. They were so secure. But now they came out. The fight was on once again. I found it very hard to fight with them. But I had the astra called Pashupata. I used it. It destroyed the entire host of the Kalakayas. We returned to our Amaravati. Indra welcomed me with great joy. Matali recounted to him the fight on both occasions, and he praised me and my prowess. Indra embraced me and blessed me. I felt so proud of myself. Indra said, "You have done me a great service by killing the Kalakayas and the Nivataka Vachas. I'm very pleased with you. Your brother Yudhishthira is indeed very fortunate in his brothers. With you beside him, he need have no worry about the future. The Kauravas are as good as dead. Indra gave me an armor which is impregnable. I spent a very happy time with him. After some time, he told me the time has come when we must part. Your brothers and Draupadi are eager to see you. Years have passed by since they lent you to me." Indra asked Matali to bring his chariot. I took leave of my father and Chitrasena and all the rishis in the court of Indra. I came here with great speed to meet you. I am now happy. Not all the pleasures of heaven can equal the joy I'm now having in meeting you after all these years. They stayed in the Badari ashram for many more days. The very mountains looked different to them now that Arjuna was there with them. They showed him all their favorite spots. They had a wonderful time, but they had to think of the future. They decided that the time had come when they should return to the Kamyaka forest. Time had passed very quickly for them. The dreadful number 12 had now diminished to 2. They had spent 10 years in exile. Bhima, Nakula, and Sahadeva and Arjuna approached their brother Yudhishthira with the suggestion that they should now remember their dear cousin Duryodhana. Bhima said, "Yes, brother, it is time we remember the terrible oaths we have taken. It's time we think of that sinner Duryodhana. This is the 11th year of the terrible exile, which he has imposed on us. We must finish 2 years more. The one when we have to live in disguise looms before us. They must now have forgotten us, as they would a bad dream, since we have been away from their neighborhood for 5 years. They're living in a fool's paradise. They may even be thinking that you have renounced the world and taken up the role of a rishi on the slopes of the Himavan. It is but right that we should descend from this beautiful Gandhamadana mountain and go back to the Kamyaka forest, as Indra told us. We must remind Duryodhana that the Pandavas who had gone to the Himalayas have returned after receiving Arjuna. Our dear uncle would have learnt this from his excellent spies about the achievements of Arjuna. It will frighten them if we go back to the plains. Let them not think that you and your brothers have renounced the world and decided to stay in Badari ashram. Our return will tell them that the 4 brothers of Yudhishthira have not forgotten their oaths. It's hard to think that we have to leave this beautiful spot. We've spent the happiest years of our exile here. It was so unlike an exile, such is the charm it has exerted on us. Draupadi was very happy here. This is the only place where I saw her smile. But my lord, we have to go. 3 years more and we will see you, Lord of the world. Balarama, Satyaki, and Krishna are waiting impatiently for the end of these dreadful days. Let us go back to the plains." Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.